Good evening, I'm Alex DeCamp.
And I'm Roxy Tucker.
And welcome to DePaul One News.
I love the news.
Yes, you do.
I just love the news.
Okay.
I biked here this morning.
Oh, what are you, in elementary school?
No, but my daughter is.
I know.
Okay. Well, in any case, DePaul University's 5-year agreement with TCF Bank recently ended, leaving room for PNC Bank to slide in for the kill. DePaul has recently announced that PNC has been selected to provide all financial services for the university community. The bank entered the Chicago market in December of 2008 with its acquisition of National City Bank. And even though specifics have not been given, a spokesperson from DePaul states, the deal with PNC is for several years. The bank has disclosed that they will build their first branch in the university's Loop campus in May, and ATMs will be installed on both campuses by late March.
And now a commercial break.
Hi. Aw, thank you. Have a seat. Kyle, Jalen. Jalen, Kyle.
Jalen, you play nice.
I'll be right back.
What's going on, little man? So you got your game skills down, Pack. You might have your hands put one side. I'll pick up the controller, little man.
Put it back. Keep your hands on my mama. Keep your hands on my Doritos.
Jalen, are you playing nice?
DePaul University is pleased to announce their 11th rendition of the world-renowned Vagina Monologues by Eve Ensler. Each year, women in high schools, colleges, and theaters around the world come together for one common cause, the ending of violence against women and girls on a global scale.
In order to get the true feel of this inspiring news story, DePaul One News decided to get first-hand accounts from the show's participants on why they feel the Vagina Monologues performance is one of the most important and pertinent to all DePaul students.
This is Dennis Barham with DePaul One News. Today I'm at DePaul University, home of the Blue Demons, St. Vincent, and one of the many institutions that showcases the Vagina Monologues each year. Throughout the evening, we'll be talking to some of the participants. There are many students at DePaul who don't understand the importance of the Vagina Monologues, and if it weren't for students like Amy Lewis, this event might have died a long time ago.
The core purpose is to bring about awareness of violence of women not only in the States, but globally. An issue that really permeates every society that this show tends to bring to light.
I really went into it with that mindset as far as knowing people personally who had been sexually abused or raped, or just knowing people. I know myself personally, I find it very uncomfortable to talk about anything sexual. You know, I grew up in a very Catholic Filipino family, and so being part of this show, it really just like opened up my eyes to like, you know, a different way of talking about sexuality that could be both empowering and fun.
This is Dennis Barron reporting for DePaul One News. Have a great evening, and thank you for watching.
For the full story on DePaul's Vagina Monologues, tune in tonight at 7 p.m. DePaul One News is a strong advocate for ending abuse among women and girls.
If you know anyone who is in an abusive relationship and wants to get out, please visit Chicago Connections for Abused Women and Children at www.cawc.org or call your local Chicago Domestic Violence Helpline at 1-877-863-6338. This is Roxy Tucker.
And this is Alex DeCamp with DePaul One News.
Let's stay tuned for some breaking news after these messages.
We live on Avenue Q.
Joy Sound.
So relax. All right, now stop me if you heard this one.
Okay.
There's a plane going down, and there's a priest, a rabbi or something.
And a black guy.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Kate?
You were telling a black joke.
Everybody tells black jokes.
Sure. Everybody tells black jokes. I don't. Well, of course you don't.
You're black. But I bet you tell Polak jokes. Well, of course
Sure
I
I
do.
do.
Stupid Polacks.
Don't you think that's a little bit racist?
Well, damn. I guess you're right.
You're a little bit racist.
Well, you're a little bit too.
We live on Avenue Q.
Welcome back from commercial break. We have a very interesting story coming up about DePaul basketball. You know, speaking of sports, Alex, I hear that you only use your gym membership for a month. You're one of those people.
That is correct, Roxy. But those muscles for that month are just pumping.
Really?
They get the ladies going.
I don't think so.
Oh, you shut up.
Oh. Just tell me to shut up on national television.
Just read the news.
Well, Jerry Wainwright, who's more attractive than Alex DeCamp, DePaul University announced on Monday that Jerry Wainwright would be removed from his position as head coach of the Blue Demons, making him the fourth coach in Division I to leave since the beginning of the season. Many sports analysts have stated they saw this coming after an embarrassing season of 0-18 in the Big East last year and an 0-3 record this season. There were still 2 years remaining in Wainwright's contract, but part of the agreement was to recreate the competitive basketball program DePaul once had.
Even though Wainwright led the Demons to a victorious 20-14 season in 2006, since then the Demons have been struggling to stay afloat. DePaul hasn't won a regular season game since March 2008. While administration is searching for Wainwright's replacement, assistant coach Tracy Webster will be serving as head coach of the Demons. Wainwright stated the following during a press conference.
You know, if you have two sons, one of them's in the fourth grade and one of them's in the second grade, you're asking your fourth grader to make sure the second grader does the right thing. So, you know, I'm certainly not saying they're fourth graders, but I think the analogy is, you know, it's hard to assume leadership when you haven't really been a part of it.
Wainwright says he has no regrets from his tenure at DePaul and simply feels as though he did not win enough games to satisfy the school's administration. He also feels as though he provided these athletes with the guidance in the realm of academics and believes this is more important than a basketball program.
DePaul University has stated they will not be seeking a replacement for Wainwright until the end of the season, but have confidence in Webster's abilities as a coach and say Tracy will have the opportunity to apply for the position permanently. Prior to Webster joining the DePaul program in April, Webster served as an assistant coach for Kentucky, Illinois, Purdue, and Ball State.
Reconstruction seems to be the theme of Division I this season. Glenn Miller of Penn State and Derek Wittenberg of Fordham have also been accused of not progressing their programs. Terry Dunn of Dartmouth has also left his post, resigning from his head coach position for personal reasons. DePaul, as well as the other three universities, have faith in the athletes they have chosen to represent their institutions and feel these hard decisions had to be made in order to better their basketball program and ultimately lead them to victory in the future.
What an interesting story, Alex.
Yes, it is quite fabulous.
This is why I don't play sports.
Well, you shouldn't. Just don't.
No.
Anyways, I'm Alex DeCamp for DePaul One News.
And I'm Roxy Tucker.
Have a wonderful evening.
Wonderful.
Blade to your daughter's school?
It was a cane, and she did not hide terrified, as some people said under her desk. Polacks!
Don't you think that's a little bit racist?
Well, damn! I guess you're right. It was just a normal parent-teacher conference. Normal parent-teacher conference.
So relax. All right, now stop me if you heard this.
Okay.
There's a plane going down, and there's a priest.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's talk about vaginas.
I have one of those.
Yeah, you do. You want to tell them a black joke?
Everybody tells black jokes.
Sure. Everybody tells black jokes. I don't. Well, of course you don't.
You're black. But I bet you tell Polak jokes. Well, of course I do.